Yo, what's good, guys? This is Drowsy Mark from the Drowsy Gang, and I'm gonna give you guys a real quick VGC rundown for the starters evolutions. So let's get right into it. So first off, let's start off with Sprigatito's evolution. Grass and Dark, horrible defensive typing, good offensive typing. Now, Dark's obviously great typing because you get some boosts, you get immune to prankster moves, stuff like that. Grass has a lot of weaknesses, so that on top of Dark's weaknesses, it's just not a good defensive typing. So, offensively, you'll be good. You got Protean. They switched up Protean in this game, so only the first time you use a move, it'll switch. So we're not 100% sure if when you switch out, you switch back in, you'll be able to do it again to a different type. Probably, I would assume so. That's going to be a very good offensive move. Like, obviously on Greninja, we got comparisons right here. So we got Greninja versus Cinderace, Libero. Now, all of them have good stats. Meow got the highest speed though, so high speed, high attack. It's gonna be a sweeper. People are gonna use it like that. You could throw a scarf on it if you want to be really fast, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are gonna go either choice specs, choice band. Gonna run choice band on it, do a lot of damage. It's gonna have good coverage. I'm sure its special move, actually boosts it has a higher crit rate, so that's going to be very, very useful. But yeah, a lot of weaknesses on the Grass Dark. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but I think it's going to be a great Pokemon. We actually got a little spread from my boys over Astra Lydia. Got a good spread from my boy right there. So yeah, Flower Trick is really good. Get those crits off. 70 base power. It's going to be strong. People are going to use it. Knockoff Thunder Punch. I mean, you can't go wrong with knockoff. I'd probably run knockoff on him. U-turn for that switch out. You want that switch out. That's what made Greninja so good. You come in, get a nice pivot, and then you put your Pokemon in a good position. Now, what you'd run next to him, I'd say run some speed control next to the cat. You run some speed control with him so you can get in, get out. Just in case you need to switch. You got ally switch on like your partner Pokemon. Maybe run some safety for like if they run a Trick Room set. Have just because you have some priority. You got Sucker Punch, so you still have a chance at hitting those priority moves. I say it's worth it to go with him. I think he's gonna be a really great Pokemon. Definitely probably not the best out of all three, but he's definitely will be up there. Possibly at the top of OU. Definitely will be an OU at the start. He might drop down as it goes through, but VGC is always a game, so it always changes. It's always a game. You never know what's going to happen next, so all depends on what the meta starts off as. It's probably going to be a lot of ghost Pokemon, so Dark, I mean, we'll see. But yeah, next we're going to get into my boy, Fuecoco, actually. So Fuecoco's pretty dope. Offensively, Fire and Ghost, two great typings. Offensively, Blaze, Unaware. So Unaware, the way it works, pretty much, it doesn't care about the stat boosts of the other Pokemon. So say someone hits Swords Dance on you, he's still going to do the same amount of damage. Or say somebody nasty plots up, you switch him in, he has 104 HP, he's going to take a hit. So he'll take that hit and then use his special move to get attack boost. He has great stats overall. He's pretty slow though. So on his team, I definitely run Ally Switch. I definitely run a Pokemon with Tailwind. Tailwind won't help him much, but it's all depending on who you're facing. You can even use him on Trick Room if you go min speed on him. Try to get like a nice EV spread, nice IV spread. Bring his as slow as possible. You can run him as a fire tank. That's what they're showing on this Smogon example. I would say it's useful. Heavy duty boots, that's more of a singles thing. VGC wise, I definitely run. You could run Assault Vest on him if you want, if you don't want to run these special moves. But this build honestly is pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of like a Quagsire. I'll bring up the examples in a second. But pretty much Torch Song will raise his special attack when he attacks. So you could go as bulky as you want on him, because he will get those stacks off. He will get stronger and stronger and stronger. So next to him, I'd run some defenses. I'd run screens. I say dual screens with him is really good. You set up dual screens with Grimmsnarl, get Torch Song off, and if you need to slack off, you slack off. It's just you're typing so good and you're unaware, you don't have to really worry about boosts, so that bulk is really going to protect you. That's why I think like an Assault Vest would be really good. You don't worry about really healing yourself, you just go full defensive on him. So you just go full defensive tank and you just go straight for Torch Songs, you go for Hexes. I mean, not really Hex, but any other Shadow Ball. You just go as strong as you can. I think he's going to be amazing. Comparatively to the other guys, I would say like Quagsire is good. The new Quagsire should be cool in the game. I'm not sure if I really would have one on my team. Just the stats aren't that good. He's not like, he'll never be at the top of competitive, right? But my like Freycoco's evolution has really good moves, really good stats, great defensive. I mean, loses to water. You see a lot of water out there. That's why I'm saying you run those dual screens. You'll be able to protect him, get a lot of damage output. I think he's gonna be great. 110 attack. You could run some choice specs on him, and honestly just do some damage with Torch Song, because you're just gonna boost. Just make sure you have some defensive mon next to him to protect him. Wide guard, because you don't want to get hit by Earthquake. You want to protect him from pretty much any threat. You want to just be able to ally switch, whatever. Just keep him in the battle as long as possible, because those stat buffs are really gonna help him out. You only really need 110 attack. You're going to kill a lot of things. So I think it's going to be really good. 80 base power on the move too. So definitely. But yeah, that's it for Freycoco. Freycoco, I love him. He's going to be dope. And last for you guys, we got Quaxly. Now my son Quaxly, he's a problem. So my son's water fighting. Probably one of the best defensive typings in the game. He has Moxie, so when you use Moxie, it'll boost your attack stat. So that attack stat being boosted after using Close Combat or Wave Crash or his move that boosts his attack after he hits with it, it's gonna go crazy. Like he's gonna be super strong. I think it either boosts his attack or his speed. Whichever one it boosts, it's gonna be amazing. I'll run Choice Scarf on him just to make sure you get those hits off. Choice Band if you want to go straight damage. Same thing as the cat at the beginning. You just want to protect him as much as you can. I mean, 85 speed, he's not the fastest, so Tailwind would be great. I would definitely say run Tailwind on him. Definitely not in the Trick Room setup. But yeah, Tailwind on him. You're getting this Moxie attack boost, so if you can rely that you're going to kill one Pokemon, you just have to make sure you can protect him, like say like Salamence or Crocodile or Gyarados. Like you're protecting this Pokemon, you're making him as strong as possible. Like fighting and water, two great offensive typings. You can do a lot of damage. Actually, let me bring up the spread they were talking about for him. So yeah, this ain't go Terra type flying with Life Orb. I mean, this all sounds really good. This is just like protective, make you as strong as possible. You know, you can get that stab on Brave Bird. He has Swords Dance, Aqua Step makes him faster, Close Combat, Swords Dance. Like, you can't really go wrong with him. I think he's just gonna be in a lot of squads, doing a lot of damage. That's all I can really assume for him. I think his design-wise, he's not my favorite. But I really do think he, like, just having Moxie, having Aqua Step, being attacking Pokemon, like, with water fighting, he's gonna be great. Not the best defenses, but he can definitely take a hit. Like, 100% he can take a hit. So I wouldn't even really worry about that. I mean, you can run Assault Vest on him, go a little more bulky, if you just want to take, like, maybe 2 hits from, like, 1 electric hit, or 2, ground hits or something. Like, because you're going to be facing a lot of Pokemon that are going to be faster than you at 85 base speed, and you're going to be facing Pokemon that are more tanky than you. So I definitely would say try to make him as fast as possible just so you can maximize your speed. Have a Tailwind user on your team. Maybe Ally Switch, I don't know. I would say have a Tailwind user and then just go for those sweeps. Like that Moxie boost will literally set you up for the sweep. You're gonna I like him better than Gyarados in this situation, but like if you want to see like a comparison right here, my son next to Gyarados and Crocodile, right? So he has less attack than Gyarados, but he's faster, right? So people use Gyarados all the time. 125 attack, he's good, he has good special defense, decent special defense, but he's going to get destroyed by electric. You don't have that 4 times weakness, you have 2 times weakness, so it's not going to be as bad. So yeah, I would say just go straight in with Quaxaval and just take people out. But yeah, that's pretty much the breakdown for all the starters. Let me know what you guys think down below. We will be posting a lot of VGC competitive content on our page. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to check out more. We're definitely excited to get the game as soon as possible. Start making videos for you guys, just breakdowns, guides, where to find things. But that'll be coming out soon. Catch you guys later.